Good evening and welcome to the graduation of the 14th one-day FSTS class of 2021. I'd like to begin by thanking your management teams for investing in your development to be better leaders. I would also like to give a special thanks to Jeff Simonik and Jason Foote for their talking points in class. And I would also like to give a special thanks to Norman Seawright for his time in reviewing what's learned in this class. So now let's talk about what you guys have actually learned. Over the course of this class, you've gathered more tools for your tool belt, but remember that a tool is useless if you don't use it. So I challenge you to take what you've learned in this class back to your areas. Remember the difference between leaders and managers, and know that we want you to be both. Use the 5 conditions of accountability to change behavior. Remember to make safety a value and not just a priority. Priorities change. Be sure to create an inclusive environment where everybody feels valued to create a workforce that's 20 or 50% more effective. Know that your role of running your store every night impacts the operation as a whole. Be a good team player. And remember that as advanced as a facility as we are, it means nothing without the people that make it happen here every single night. So responsibly communicate to build those relationships with your people to get that extra 10% of discretionary effort that makes this whole store run every single night. Of course, all these things are easier said than done. It's like working out. At first, you may not see any changes at all. Even in the first week, first 2 weeks, you may not see any changes. But keep it up, stay consistent with it, and over the course of time, you guys will start to see the changes that you want to see. It's not always easy to get up every day and go to the gym. It's not always easy to put these things in practice. But you're all here for a reason. You're all promoted for a reason because you are the future VPS. There's something within each and every single one of you that wants to be better and to do better. And I've seen this force in everybody, whether it be your competitive spirit, your willingness to help others, or your ability to create a positive work environment. Never forget the impact that a single flannel night will have on a person. So I want to leave you guys with this, that Worldport is a special place at UPS. There's so many people here that want to see you guys succeed. Your management teams, your peers, your employees. We have such a big support group here, whether you guys know it or not. And if you ever, for any reason, feel that you are left alone here, know that James and myself will always be here for you guys. As I look around the room, I'm proud to have worked with you guys for these 2 weeks. I'm proud to see the supervisors that you were coming in, the supervisors that you are leaving. I'm proud to follow the progress that you guys make. Remember that you guys are the future of UPS, and the future of UPS is in good hands. So without further ado, we'll begin graduation.
I'd like to welcome up Sam, who has a perfect test score.
Good evening. My name is Samuel Adams, and I work at One Day Wing B Ramp. One of the many things that I learned from FSTS is communication. Great communication gives us a better operation that runs more efficiently and safer. Communication is also very important when talking to our fellow soups, networking within the company, our employees, and training new hires to understand the job. Thank you.
Up next, we have Christopher.
My name is Christopher Loughery. I'm a supervisor on the 911 ramp. I think one important thing that I've learned from FSTS is having integrity, because to me integrity is being the best you can be, and it allows us to own up to our mistakes. And by doing this and just being honest with ourselves, with our employees, our management team, we allow ourselves to be able to learn and improve on whether our actions and decisions, and we can take that sense of integrity into the future. Thank you.
Up next, we have Brooklyn.
Hello, my name is Brooklyn Drosity. I'm a supervisor on Wing C. Something I took away from FSTS is inclusion. People can interpret inclusion many different ways. A lot of you would say, treat everybody the same, but I'm gonna give you all kind of a big picture. In our class, we have 5 groups. We had the underdogs, the dropouts, the sheds, the bench warmers, and the one-day service squad. Yes, all 5 of our groups made up the class of 14 of FSTS. And at the end of the day, Michael and James can agree that it was the best class they ever had. But we all have many different roles in this class. We have the ramp, the unload, the shift. We got C's, we got load planning. Some jobs, some jobs require a lot more attention than others. But a lot of times we get caught up in our own jobs that we don't realize what other jobs are and how important they are. We have the biggest gateway in UPS, and every night it's a challenge, and every night we accomplish this challenge and do the best that we can. We all have an important role, and that's what I want to include in inclusion, whether it be ramp, whether it be unload, whether it be load itself. But I wanna say a famous quote from Eric K. Kraft that everybody should take away from this. It's better to be part of a great team than it is to be a great player. And as together, as one Woldport, we are a great team. Thank you.
Up next, we have Caroline, who did have a perfect test score.
Hello, my name is Caroline Reising. I work in the one-day load planning department, and one of the many things that I have learned in FSTS is proper communication. Being a load planner, I talk to more people in one night than I would like to. I even get to talk to some of you all on a nightly basis, and just making sure that I know how to communicate with each person is a really vital part of my job, because if I do a bad part communicating on my part, someone else is not going to understand what I'm trying to say, and it's going to cause issues, which can in turn cause delays. I'll take what I learned about communication and then use it to make myself a better load planner and hopefully help you all out as well. Thank you.
Up next, we have McKenzie.
Hi, my name is McKenzie Guelda, and I work in one-day small sort. One of the many things that I've learned during FSTS is how important it is to have communication with your employees and to show appreciation. We always need to make sure we show how much we appreciate our employees and all the hard work they do, because we wouldn't be here without them.
Up next, we have Cassity.
Hi, I'm Cassity, and I work in the one-day customer service department. One of the many things that I learned at FSTS was the importance of making our employees feel valued for everything that they do. Thank you.
And up next, we have Raven.
Hello, my name is Raven. I work in the South Core Cs. One of the things that I've learned in FSTS is building the relationships with your employees. I think that's very vital, especially in a work environment that we work with. I do believe that the people are important, because without the people, we wouldn't be able to process anything, and for our customers. So, thank you.
Next, we have Deandre. Deandre scored a perfect test score. Congratulations, Deandre.
Hello, my name's Deandre Curry. I work in one-day grade lane conventional hub, and one of the many things that I've learned from FSTS is the concept of unity. Now, these past couple of weeks, we've been with about 14, 15 people, and I can personally say that I have not grown closer to that many people in the short amount of time that it's been. From wearing flannels all day to going out doing different things, it's a very growing concept, and I know when I leave FSTS, I still will have about 14 or 15 colleagues, friends, and otherwise co-workers that I'll know throughout the rest of my life.
Next, we have Taylor. Taylor scored a perfect test score, was voted best dressed, was our Jim Casey Legacy Award winner, won the Knowledge B and is also part of the winning competition team. Congratulations, Taylor.
Good evening, my name is Taylor Lyvers. I work on Wing Delta Ramp. One of the many things that I learned at FSTS is the importance of the relationships we build with our people. Understanding and building trust with your people goes a long way, and it's the key to a successful night here at Worldport. Remember always that people motivate people. Thank you.
Next we have Autumn. Autumn was part of the competition award winning team and also scored a perfect test score. Congratulations, Autumn.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Autumn Cecil, and I work in 1DA Small Store Outbound. One of the many things I learned in FSTS is I don't know a lot of things, and I don't think I will ever know everything. I went into this with a year of supervising, and I thought I knew everything there was to know about supervising, and that was not at all true. Attending FSTS has taught me that being a supervisor isn't about knowing every single detail about the store. It's being able to adapt and overcome no matter what comes your way. And more importantly, is the people and the relationships you build along the way. Thank you.
Next we have Ylber. Ylber was part of the award-winning team, competition award-winning team, and also scored a perfect test score. Congratulations, Ylber.
Hello everyone, my name is Ylber Velazquez. I work in Wing Echo, and of the many things that I learned at FSTS, the main thing that stuck out to me was to show your appreciation. Especially in the work setting that we have, where we work in a factory for a company, it's hard to imagine what you actually do on a nightly basis. So for me, I plan to go back to my team and show them how they are appreciated every night, and that everything they do has a purpose, past just loading boxes. Thank you.
Next we have Robert. Robert was part of the FSTS competition award-winning team, was voted most improved, and scored a perfect test score. Congratulations, Robert.
Hello, my name is Robert Vidal IV. I work in Wing H in the secondary. One of the many things I have learned in FSTS is how important our role is as supervisors, how we have the power to make a difference and change lives. I've met so many great people that I consider family. I don't think I can emphasize the impact GPS has made in my life. And I just want to thank you guys for the last 2 weeks, and I will forever cherish these memories.
Next we have Zach. Zach was voted best dressed and scored a perfect test score. Congratulations, Zach.
Hi, my name is Zach. I work out on Ram 6. One of the many things that I've learned from FSTS is definitely the importance of building relationships, especially with our employees. I mean, without the trust and everything they put in us every night, we wouldn't get the job done at all. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do our job. But also in the relationships we've definitely built these past 2 weeks in FSTS, I would definitely like to say that I consider all of you now very close friends. I'm glad that I've got to meet all of you all, and I can't thank you enough for everything. Thank you.
Next we have Thomas. Congratulations, Thomas.
Good evening. My name is Thomas Dickerson, and I work in the 1DA Wing A Housekeeping. One of the many things that I've learned from in FSTS is the importance of accountability and how to properly and effectively hold my employees as well as myself to the standards set in place here at UPS. Thank you.
Next we have Bailey. Congratulations, Bailey.
Good evening, my fellow FSTS colleagues. My name is Bailey Weisenberger. I work in the Wing Alpha Inbound. One of the many things I've learned in FSTS is what it actually means to be a leader. What I mean by that is we need to lead by example. We need to build an environment to where people want to come into work. hold our people accountable when necessary, develop our people so that they can take our spot as UPS's next future leaders. Set expectations within ourselves and our employees, and finally build relationships with our people, because this class has definitely defined what building relationships actually mean. So with that being said, I appreciate the time and the memories I've had with you all. So thank you, James and Michael, for everything, and it's been an honor serving with each and every one of you.
I would now like to invite our Legacy Award winner Taylor back up to the podium to read the legacy to the class and conclude graduation.
So for my legacy, I chose it from the section of The Road Ahead titled Essentials of Our Job. Let us mention some of the essentials of our job. First, we must make the right kind of contracts with the stores we serve. Next, we must have well-located plants and stations of adequate capacity designed for efficient operation. Also, we must have modernized fleets of motor equipment of types most suitable for our needs. We must have just the right delivery schedules that will permit efficient operation, satisfy our stores, and help them build their business. We must cover the entire retail trading area of each city in which we operate. We must maintain superior standards of appearance in all things, plants, equipment, people. We must continually strive to develop improved methods of operation. We must avoid complaints, breakage, and errors of whatever kind. Also, we must have and maintain sound policies in our relationship with employee and their union. We must be prepared to pay high wages. We must maintain working conditions that will permit and encourage workers to do the best that they are capable. We must train each person to do a quality job and see that the job is accomplished. And we must require each person to do a standard work day, never once forgetting the relationship of one assignment to our job as a whole. By application of the fewest necessary labor seconds to each operation, delivered to the store's customers as well as we know how. So this is my take on it and what I want you guys to leave with. The company sets us up to be successful, but it is our job to follow through. The main way we can do that is through the relationships built between ourselves and our people. There are so many aspects of the job that we didn't realize we were signing up for, but the one thing we knew for certain was that we were becoming a leader. Operation to the side, when you become a supervisor, you are become a parent, friend, therapist, and role model. Whether you know it or not, you are being looked at through an entirely different lens. Your people now become your top priority. Without them, none of what we do each night is possible. The success of our company is built upon the relationships we create with our people. It is the foundation that we start each night on. In order to create these relationships, you have to build trust. Be there for them, learn about their lives, why they come in each night, and use that for motivation. Gain their respect, hold them accountable in all aspects, but remember to hold yourself accountable. Developing your people goes a long way. Remember that we are a company that promotes within, and your goal each night should be to find the next leader. You should teach those around you so that when it's your time to move on, you can leave with confidence. Everyone in this room is the reason why this company is as successful as it is. Learning and developing with you guys these last 2 weeks has been an incredible honor, and I don't need to see you operate to know that you embody everything listed above. I would give anything to experience working with you all. I can't wait to see what you accomplish. Thank you and congratulations.
Taylor, if you can come back up just 1 second. Class, you guys voted well. Taylor was the perfect embodiment of what a Legacy Award winner should be, and she represented the class very well. So we'd like to award her. Oh, we have the swag available with this Not On My Watch.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Congratulations.
I appreciate everything.
All right, I'd like to give one extra shout out to Mr. James Herman himself. He couldn't be here with us today, but he does an excellent job in all FSTS classes, and he's done an excellent job in this class as well. I think that he's made an impact on all of you all, and I think that you all have made an impact on us as well. So with that, that's all I gotta say. You guys go out and have some fun and be safe.